Hello and welcome to Founder Trader YouTube channel. Today is March 15th, 2023, um, the first day of our phase 2 of the challenge with my forex funds. I want to do a quick video today and kind of go over a couple of trades that we've taken already for the day. Um, and this is We are on the E-Trade chart, trading the US 30 SPY right here. This is the chart for the SPY. And so really quickly, what I wanted to kind of go over and talk to you about today is a couple of trades that I've taken. We had a small loss. Um, so the trade, I'll kind of go over the trade and why I took the trade and what the reason behind it. So market opened at 9:30 Eastern, went up, and then this long wick, right, 5 minutes wick, and then on this 15 minutes wick we took this trade right here, hoping that it'll continue to go up, right, because there was a huge drop down, right, um, within yesterday to today. So hoping for this to kind of go up and maybe close that gap and then kind of go down. That was the thought process behind it. There was good kind of volume on it too, but and then we had the stop loss as always. And what I wanted to show you guys is, like, look at that candle, right? So that was a candle that we took the trade, and then I want you to go yesterday, and we took the same trade yesterday. Excuse me, right? The only difference is that it didn't go below the VWAP. However, it's a similar trade, right? And then our theory definitely worked, right? We kind of tried to go the opposite direction, but then kind of went our way. The same theory, right? Thinking that it'll go away, but then that's not what happened. Went and broke up beyond this the VWAP, and then we took a small loss on this VWAP. And then we waited for the market to kind of show, hey, let's see what's going to happen, right? It broke, and this kind of gave me an indication that it still has a lot of downside, right? It's still bearish. And this candle, and you'll see that buyers were coming in again, and then I wanted to see, hey, let's see if this candle closes totally green, right? Now if that happened with like a really good volume, I would have said, okay, another fake out, right? Goes up, kind of fakes us down again. Remember, there's an issue with like Credit Suisse that's going on, that I've been reading up on. That's one of the reasons the market is heavily down today. Uh, with this banking issues that's going on, investors are fearful that there is a banking failure. I can go too much. I don't want to go too much into details on that, but that's why this big drop. However, that kind of shows me, okay, banks are not ready to really, or the big banks, right, or the big boys are not really ready to take on take on that challenge. So, and then when this closed with a wick, but it wasn't really with a lot of volume, this next candle gave me another idea of a trade, and I was able to jump into another sell trade, and was able to close about 100 pip to the downside. So for the day we are still down about about $130. This is the US 30. It acts exactly like the SPY, right? So that's why I like these. I like the couple of charts to kind of compare and see how the market moves. So still down about $130 for the day, but we're gonna wait patiently and see, what the market kind of shows us, and throughout the rest of the day, if there's any other trades to be taken. I was down about so on this trade, on this buy trade right here, I was down about close to about $500 for the day, but being able with that one trade that push that sell trade, I was able to kind of bring it back up. So gonna wait and see what the market does, and if I take another trade on the day, I'll come and give you guys more updates on it. But as of right now, that was the theory behind it. But I really wanted to show you guys that, hey, sometimes that theory kind of works, sometimes it doesn't, right? You want at least 75 to 85% of the time, you want it you want your trade ideas, your strategy to work for you. So, and that's the strategy that we have. So it's not like every day a winning trade. there are days that obviously that the trade goes not our way, right? So just wanted to show you that, similar kind of situation from yesterday to today. Yesterday, if you remember the video, we made about 6 grand on our final day on the myforexfunds, but today, right, we're down about $130. So no big deal. This is the second phase of the challenge. So we're gonna take it nice and slow here. We're about 60 days to complete it, but trying to do that way before that time. And we only need about 5% of the total value. So um, there's no need to take a huge amount of risk, especially on the second phase. The first phase, maybe, right, because you only have 30 days. The second phase, you have 60 days. That's a lot of time, and you only need um, was it five? Yeah, it's 5% of your total. So on a $50,000 account, you need $2,500. So that should be a no-brainer. But taking huge risks doesn't really pay off, especially at this stage of the game where we've spent a lot of time trying to get that first part of the challenge done. Now it's, take it slow, take it nice and easy. If one day that, you don't have a trade, that's fine. Go on to the next one, right? Wait until you have a good setup before you jump into a trade, right? That's the biggest thing. And have good stop losses, have a good theory. Now in this instant, right, it's continuing to go down, right? What I would like to see is okay, so made this high up, right? This kind of today's high. Hopefully it'll kind of go down and then maybe test this VWAP one more time. And if that test fails, right, maybe a couple of candles really trying and it kind of fails, we'll enter another sell. But if it like breaks above this VWAP with like a nice volume over here, then we're gonna kind of get into another buy trade. I'm bearish for the day, but again, depending on what the market shows, like even yesterday, right, if you see, right, the market was bullish in the morning, but then see what happened, right? Broke down, blew up. And what happened after it broke down? Straight down, right? I mean, so that's exactly what we're waiting for, right? Now sometimes this will test right here and a couple of times and kind of go up again. And so this view up is very important for us. So we'll come and talk about it at that point, but until then, trade safe, and I'll be back. All right, guys, back again. So if you remember, as we just stopped, right, the market was going down, came back up again, tested this VWAP a couple of times and broke above this level. Took a trade on this candle, and waiting to see what's going to happen here. So has a nice base up here. That's where my stop level is. I probably need to bring this down a little further down. Let's see here. Oops. So yeah, this stop level is right above this, below this base. That's where I want to keep. So somewhere around, let's see here. So somewhere around that 462 mark. Wait, no, 463 mark. So we're gonna keep this stop level at so 31465. Oops, 4465 level. So has a nice base to it too, if you notice, right? A couple of double bottoms here, came down, right, went up, came down, and now right up. So we're gonna wait and see what's gonna happen here. Nope, it's already coming down. Let's see, if you're going to see a good trade or not. Could be another fake out like what we had in the morning, right? But again, we are playing on our theory that because of this movement with this with this volume, that it'll continue to go up. So I'll come back and let you guys know what happens on the trade. But as of right now, we are on a trade and waiting to see how this plays out. All right, I'll see you soon. All right, so um just really quickly, we've taken that trade that um, uh, where I last posted this video on this candle right here, and there was a loss of about $120 on this candle. Took it out and waited to see what what the market is going to do. Came back up again and then closed on this candle. I took another trade on this candle for the downside and was able to close it with about $300 in profit. And this is, well, was it 300 or $400 in profit, and we are at that $50,000 mark this morning. If you notice, we had a had two terrible trades as we started the morning, but and we were down about $600, so we're at about 49,600. Sorry, $49,400 on the second phase with this MyForex challenge, and we've been able to bring it back to that 50,000. We're about $7 short um, to bring it to that $50,000. The market looks like it's very um, um, flip-floppy, right? Like it's not there's no clear direction today in the market, right? There's a lot of um, up and downs, and these are the kind of markets that you kind of want to avoid because it doesn't give you a clear direction, right? It looks bearish and it looks like it's continuing to go down, but again, um, it's actually 12. It's actually 1 p.m. Eastern, so going to take what we can today. And it looks like this is all we can do for today. We're going to leave the market as it is, and then maybe come back tomorrow and see if we can get into some better trades. But again, right, these kind of things happen, and this is why you got to have good stop losses and take profit levels so that you can, um, once you have a good system, you can you're coming out and you're not going to blow your account, right? We were $600 down today, but we come right back up to where we need to be again. That's because you have a good system, good stop losses, and you're not like chasing the market, trying to do this within a day, which obviously is not the goal at all, right? Even when we finally get the live account, you will see that we bring uh, what I would like to do is like bring the risk level down to bare minimum. I'm talking about thinking about maybe one or two lots per every single trade to make about, and the goal would be to be making about uh, $2,000-3,000 a month, and nothing extravagant, right? So with that what that would mean is that you're not blowing your account up, or um, you're not risking too much money, or risking blowing your account up and then trying to start another funded program, if that makes sense. So we'll come back tomorrow, and kind of give you an update on how we do, if I have a little bit of time to make another video on it. As much as possible, keep you guys updated about how this second phase is going on my forex funds. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something with with my trading strategy. And if you guys have comments or anything that you guys want to share, please go ahead and submit down on the below comments. But until then, trade safe, and I'll see you guys soon.